everyone, this is Couch Talk with Jen on Parenting 101. Sorry about my voice, but I've been losing my voice for the last couple weeks. Before I get started, I would like you all to like our page on Facebook. It is called Mommies and Daddies All Around the World. I'm an admin for that page, and it is amazing. So please like it and join in on all the fun and the conversations. So tonight I just kind of wanted to motivate everybody. It's really late and I've just kind of been having a hard time sleeping. So just share, a little bit with you guys on how to motivate yourselves. We're all beautiful and we all deserve to be treated as we're beautiful. Whether you're a man, woman, doesn't really matter. We all have so much to offer each other and others. We should be helping each other feel better about ourselves, inspiring each other, being beautiful from the inside out. It doesn't matter what you look like from the outside. If you have beauty inside, you shine through. It's going to shine through you, and people will see you for all the beautiful things you are. You just have to allow that part of you to shine through. So I just wanted to put that out there because I want everyone to know how beautiful they are, and I want everyone to think of 10 things that they love about themselves. For me, I would say I love my eyes. I really do. I think they're pretty cool. I love that I'm a great listener, and I've been told that a lot, and I love that. I love that I have a really big heart and I help people. So is that 3 or is that 2? I just lost count. But anyway, we'll say it was at 3. So then 4, I would say that I love the fact that I, brought 2 beautiful little girls into this world. 5, I love that despite everything I've been through, I can be happy and calm and still motivate others. 6, I love my hair despite its messed upness and breakage because I bleached it too much. 7, I love that I'm always looking for ways to help other people. 8, I love that even when people have hurt me, I'm still trying to find ways to help them. 9, I love that I'm not a vicious and vindictive person. And 10, I love that I love animals and have a really soft spot for animals. All of us need to find things that we love about ourselves, because once we can figure out what we love about ourselves, we stop focusing on what we dislike about ourselves. If you always focus on what you dislike about yourself, you're never going to really love yourself, and you have to love yourself in order for other people to love you. So think of things that you love about yourself, write them down, and so when you get sad or you start feeling those doubtful things, go back to what you wrote down about yourself and then look at that and be like, wow, I'm pretty great. I look great. Look at my hair today, and you have my eyes. Yeah, I like them. Or oh wow, my soft spot for animals. Let me go to the shelter today and see if I can help them. Or you just find things that you love about yourself, and you will. And once you start focusing on those and stop focusing on the things that you can't change that are bad about you, like whether it's because you don't look a certain way, seriously, get over it. Because you're you, and you're beautiful the way you are. Who cares if you are super short or super tall? It doesn't matter. It's how you see yourself that others are going to see you. So love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself the way Jesus loves you, for one. And yes, I know that might make people angry, but also love yourself for all the things that you do, all the things that you love about yourself. Just seriously, love yourself. Doesn't matter if you can think of those 10 things, you will think of them. Seriously, you will think of them. And that's a demand. I demand you to think of the things that you love about yourself, because you deserve to love yourself. You deserve to feel good about yourself. You deserve to be treated the way you want to be treated. And you're not going to be treated the way you want to be treated if you're down on yourself. If you don't feel that you're worthy of being treated like a princess or a prince, then you're not going to be treated like a princess or a prince, because you're going to settle. Do not settle. You need to believe in yourself. You need to realize that you are worthy. And every person should be treated like a prince or a princess. King or queen. Doesn't matter. So, my challenge for all of you is to comment and write 10 things you love about yourself. And no bashing and no hurtful comments to each other. We're all beautiful. Period. There is no question in that. We're all made perfect. And to all of you who may be being bullied, don't let other people's negative thoughts compromise what you think about yourself. People are always going to be negative. They're always going to have something to say. Whether it's because of your hair color, your nose, your teeth, it doesn't matter. They're going to find something to say. I have a big nose. I've been called bird nose, beak, whatever. It hurt, but I got over it. You know, I don't have perfect teeth. See? But I still smile. Because, yeah, I'm not perfect, but my imperfections still make me beautiful. I know that they don't define me. It took me a long time to realize that. You know, I used to always feel ugly. But we shouldn't feel ugly, because there's only one of us. We're so unique. You know, there's only one of me. There's only one of you. Whether you're a twin or not, there's still only one of you. You know, if you're Jack and Jill, they're twins. You know, that there's still only one of that Jack, and there's still only one of that Jill. Or, you know, if your names are Mary and Margot, and you're twins, and you're both girls, you know, there's only one Mary, one Margot of that, you know, that person. So it doesn't matter. And I just want everyone to realize how beautiful you are, and how smart you are, and how no one can put you down except for yourself. No one can make you feel depressed except for yourself. Don't allow bullies to bring you down. Don't bully other people. Don't bring other people down because you feel down about yourself. If you feel like, hey, you know, I feel really fat today, so I'm just going to call this girl fat so I don't feel better about myself. Don't do it. Because you could make that, what if you made that person like not want to eat again? You know, just stop the vicious cycle of bullying and all that. You're beautiful. Beautiful. Say it with me, guys. I am beautiful. I am smart and I am intelligent. I deserve to be treated like a king or a queen. I deserve to be treated the way I believe I should be treated. I do not want to be pushed around. I do not want to be called names, and I don't want to be tormented. I want to be treated like a princess or a prince or a king or a queen. And when you believe that, you will find somebody who will treat you in the way you want to be treated. But if you have expectations, but you're not putting a worthy price tag on yourself, you're not going to be treated the way you want to be treated. If you just settle for the next person who says, oh, you're beautiful, you're going to make that mistake. Don't settle because someone tells you you're beautiful. Make them show you how they believe that you're beautiful. Make them show you that you're worth something. Put yourself on that pedestal. Don't put anyone else up there. You are the only person who can make yourself feel good. No one else is responsible for that. And I know I'm going to make people mad because they're going to be like, but this person hurt my feelings, and that's great. People are going to hurt your feelings. Like, right now I'm going through a tremendous amount of hurtful things being said about me, but I'm deciding and choosing not to let it consume me. Because one, I have 2 little girls to raise. And 2, I know that what's being said about me is a lie. So why am I going to let it, you know, bring me down? That's, you know, it brings me down because people are believing it, but I'm not going to sit there and give up my life and give up my dreams, and I'm not going to give up what I want and how I want to be treated just because people are deciding to spread vicious rumors about me or hurt me with words, because words can only hurt me and my actions prove them to be false. So people are going to say things about you, but just prove them wrong. You know, people are going to believe what they want to believe. You cannot force people to not believe it. Sitting there and trying to defend yourself, like if someone says something about you on Facebook, or if they say something on MySpace, or whatever, Twitter, or whatever you use, you know, YouTube, whatever, in school, you know, at work, whatever. You can sit there and defend yourself all day long. But what are you trying to prove? If you know you're doing nothing wrong, if you know that you're not whatever people are saying, if you know that it's not true, don't defend yourself. Don't. Why? Why do you ask? Because everybody has the natural instinct to want to defend themselves, and it's rightly so. But here's why. When you sit there and you let it consume you, you're giving those people what they want. You're giving them the attention that they don't deserve. You're putting your attention on trying to convince people that what they say isn't true. You already know it's not true. What does it matter what anyone else thinks? And the truth will be proven. Like, just allow the truth to come out, and then people will realize, or people will stop talking about it. Let them talk what they're going to talk about. You just do you. You figure out what you have to do, what your next step is in life. Whether it's going to college, or, playing football, or whatever it is, singing, acting, whatever you want to do that. Put your focus into what you dream about. Not what people are trying to put you down about, but about what you want to do tomorrow, the next day. Because if the moment you let people's words take away a moment that you could be dreaming about something bigger, you're giving them your time that they don't deserve. So don't defend yourself. Allow people to speak the way they want to speak about you. Allow them to sit there and slaughter your name, because you know what? If it's not the truth, then what does it matter? People ask you, just say, yeah, it's not true, but I don't really care. Let them say what they want. And it's hard to do, but I'm learning to do it. I'm not going to sit here and defend myself to people anymore. I'm not going to sit here and explain my situation, because there's only, one, God is the only person that knows the truth, other than the other person, other people involved. But also, they're not the people I need to explain it to. The only person that I need to explain my situation to is judges, police, etc., if needed. So, in your situation, if there's no one else to explain your situation to, like if you don't have to go to court, or you don't have to do that, then regardless, you don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You know what you did. God knows what you did. God knows what you didn't do. You know what you didn't do. So don't let people bring you down. Don't let them consume you. When you're in school, for you young girls and boys, and people are calling you ugly, fat, whatever they want to call you, realize that maybe they're going through something, and that makes them feel better to bring you down. Don't allow them to bring you down, because you're giving them the satisfaction they don't deserve. You're beautiful. Write these things down. Face them on a mirror. And every day look at that mirror and remind yourself of what you love about yourself. Because honestly, there's so many reasons to love yourself. You just gotta find them. And you gotta focus on those. That's what I do. That's why I'm able to smile through everything I go through. That is why I'm able to be the person I am. That's why I'm able to be strong. And even though I can be afraid, I don't let it shake me. I don't let it change me, and I don't let it affect my today or tomorrow. I live my life. I do what I need to do, but I also focus on what needs to be done. If you are a bully in school or anywhere, in workplace, whatever it is, remember that what you say really does hurt people. Remember that even though you may think that it's innocent or it's funny, other people may not take it that way. And you could really be putting someone's life in jeopardy. Do you want that on your conscience for the rest of your life, that you may have caused somebody to commit suicide? I don't think you do. I think you may say hurtful things, but I think that if that happened, you would feel guilty for the rest of your life. So I really, really urge you to just refrain from that. Don't put other people down. Bring out the good in people. Because when you bring out the good in people, it makes you look even better. Be beautiful. A beautiful personality equals a beautiful heart and a beautiful outside. If you let all your beauty shine through, then you're just going to be even more beautiful to everyone else. Your flaws become beauty marks. I'm sure that when people back in the day had freckles, they weren't deemed as beautiful. And now everyone thinks beauty marks and freckles are just gorgeous, and they're beauty marks. And So if your parents, like mine, didn't have money to get you braces and people are teasing on you about your teeth, let them tease you about your teeth, because those are your little beauty marks. They may not be perfect, and maybe someday you'll buy your own braces or whatever you want to do, but that shouldn't defy you. Or maybe you're like me and you have a pointy nose that I inherited from my Portuguese family. Don't, maybe you'll want to get a nose job. I don't know, but I'm comfortable with my nose. I think it's me, it's part of my heritage, and I love it. But it doesn't mean I'm going to let it define me. I'm not going to let people tease me about my nose. I've learned to love my nose. I've learned to love a lot of things about myself that I didn't love about myself before. I was bullied, and I think we all were. I think all of us have been bullied at one point in our lives. And I think when we can grow up and realize, hey, that was dumb. And if you're being bullied, realize that you have so much ahead of you. And I want to really stress this. I really do. When I was being bullied, and I had a really rough life growing up, one of the things I would always remind myself every night before I went to bed is that this is just now. What does the future have for me? I'm going to have kids someday. I'm going to have family. I'm going to have a husband. I'm going to have this beautiful life. And yeah, some things came out. Like, I do have my children. And, I don't have the perfect life that I wanted, but I do have a pretty good life. There's always bumps in the road. But for the most part, I have a good life. And I would like to say that if I had, ended my life because of the bullies and because of so much pain I was going through, I wouldn't have my beautiful daughters, and I would have missed out on something so beautiful. So don't miss out on something beautiful. There's no point in it. Don't do it. Don't commit suicide. Don't give these people what they want. Let them bully you. Be strong. Be independent. Prove to them that you're worthy. Know your worth. And just don't end your life. I have heard of so many suicide cases, and it breaks my heart every time. I have been there to where I wanted to die. And so I'm telling you from experience, find the things to be thankful for in your life. Cling to those things. Cling to the future that you don't know what could hold for you. You could be famous. Who knows? But you know what? You'll never know if you end your life. No one will ever know. And you think that when you kill yourself that it's all over, that you leave pain behind. The people who love you, the people who care about you, the people who see all this beauty in you that you don't see, you kill them inside, and they feel like dying. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Come above it, so you can speak out to other children who are being bullied, or other people who are being bullied. And if you witness bullying, do something. Say something. Remind that person that, hey, what they said, don't worry about it because it's not true. Tell the people who bullied, hey, that wasn't very nice. Maybe you should really take that back because that could really cause damage to people. Say something. Speak up. Tell teachers. Tell coworkers. Tell bosses. Tell who you need to tell to make sure that this stops. Because bullying ends with us. Bullying starts with us and ends with us. If you're parents, be careful what you say about other people. If you sit there and you're just like, oh, I don't understand why this so-and-so person acts like that. They're so dumb and they're so stupid. That's a form of bullying. You're still slandering somebody. Whether it's true or not, you're still teaching your kids that it's okay to talk about people in a negative way. And it's instilling bullying characteristics in them. And I know it sounds extreme, but think about it. What if someone said that about you? You'd be upset. Don't say things about people. Just don't. And so I hope this encourages everybody. I'm sorry that it was a 20-minute long video, but I really wanted to make sure that people understood that bullying is a serious matter and it shouldn't be taken lightly, but also you are in control of your life. You do not have to end your life because other people are telling you to. You do not have to end your life because other people tell you you're ugly or fat. You do not have to end your life just because people are mean and cruel. You are not the decision maker in ending your life. Don't do it. live your life. You only get one. You only get one. Live it and be beautiful. Don't make decisions that are going to cause people to discredit you. Don't make yourself look bad on purpose. Don't act a certain way for attention. Be yourself. Be smart. Make wise choices. And live every day to the fullest. Because you are loved. God loves you. I love you. The world loves you. And if you ever feel like you need to commit suicide, there are toll-free numbers to call. Suicide hotlines. Find them. Look them up. Keep them nearby. If you ever feel that you are going to commit suicide, please keep those numbers on standby. I will post the suicide hotline on the bottom of this. Contact me directly on here. Contact me on email. You can use my email. It's jennifersilva11789@hotmail.com. I will post that on here. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you feel depressed. Call the hotline. Just don't make those rash decisions because you can't take them back. So I encourage you all to do that. I will also have it posted for mommies and daddies all around the world. I'll have that link on here as well. Good night and God bless everybody, and please take bullying seriously and do take the appropriate measures to stop. Have a great night.